fearing what happens in the dark, not making a sound, your eyes steady on the narrow stretch of sketchy hallway. The power suddenly shuts off and you're drowned in pitch black, and know it won't be long before the creature shows itself, hungry for blood. Amnesia The Bunker is survival horror done right. The atmosphere, puzzles, item crafting, and of course monster, all gel together so well, creating a fantastic experience that will stick with you. I really dig its unconventional usage of both the supernatural and the cold hard reality that war is hell, and the mental stress both have, putting you in a sort of horrific dream state. You take control of a French soldier deep in the trenches of World War I when you're eventually knocked unconscious by German combatants. You later awaken from a coma in a French bunker with no idea of what has happened while you were out. No one is around, no doctors or medics, no soldiers or guards, just eerily empty rooms and a trail of utter destruction. You quickly realize that you are better off dying on the battlefield, as what awaits is a cruel twist of fate. You have to make difficult decisions to move forward, which gives you a very randomness to what can happen at any given moment, as items have limited uses and quantities, and you can approach situations from multiple angles. Amnesia The Bunker has a top-notch horror atmosphere that generates fear through psychological horror and the fear of the unknown, rather than by consistently force-feeding you jump scares and antagonists that are a dime a dozen. The game does so well, making you balance between making hard decisions with when to use items and how much to use them. The darkness is what does it. It makes you hesitate anytime there is no light and take a slower approach in areas that actually do have it. The hallways and rooms are dimly lit, if at all, letting your imagination do the work. Is the monster or something else lurking there? Is a trap waiting to ruin your day? Is what you seek just around the corner? There really are only two ways initially to generate light at will, and they both require a bit of sacrifice. The first is with the wind-up hand lamp that makes a ton of noise, which can give away your position and leave you vulnerable. Every crank calling out, "Here I am." The lamp has infinite uses, but the catch is walking around yanking the cord repeatedly is almost a surefire way to end up in the jaws of the beast. The second is utilizing a generator that must fill with gas from canisters you find scattered throughout the bunker, sometimes sitting on shelves, other times locked behind doors or in locker. The feeling of the generator turning off as you miscalculated or got distracted is anxiety inducing, and what nightmares are made of. The sound of sprinting feet clattering down the hallway in the darkness will give you white knuckles. The game also tells a story through the environment as well as notes and photos. The use of dead bodies as props littering the bunker left in deformed ways is art. Blood streaks lead to holes in the wall indicating the monster's brutal ambushes. Twisted imagery of the brutality that's to come damn near has you holding your breath IRL. Amnesia The Bunker has a great horror antagonist in the shape of the monster that stalks you relentlessly. It's cunning and at times unpredictable, leaving you constantly in fear of triggering it to come rampaging down a hallway, giant and misshapen with massive claws and a huge mouth filled with razors. It's a near unstoppable force that cannot be taken out or put down in any way, only pushed back for a limited amount of time, allowing you to briefly live to die another day. When the monster is near, the screen distorts, causing panic as you try to gather your bearings to prepare to hide or defend from an attack. It has access to holes in the wall that let it move rapidly to any point in the bunker, so when you make too much noise or just get caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, it will be waiting. It reaches out and searches around in front of the holes in the walls as you pass, trying to catch you slipping. This is tension at its best, never letting you get comfortable or know what to expect. The monster roams randomly as well, and you can bet your ass that it's never too far away, no matter how safe you may feel at times. If you trigger its appearance, you can hide, but it doesn't always guarantee that you won't be seen or attacked outright. It can smash cabinets and flip tables. Again, expect the unexpected. You can actually defend yourself in these cases, which is a first for the series as I understand it, as well as craft items for defense. You have access early on to a revolver, but later get a shotgun, gas, and hand grenades, and more. And this definitely allows for as much or as little strategy as you want to implement. All items in game are limited, so if you run out of ammo, you're just shit out of luck. The load and reload animations are slow, really zeroing in on the fact that using your revolver is deliberate and should be seen as such. It has a good kick and a loud bang, making it feel impactful. I like that you don't have a health bar or any other bars on screen, but when you access the menu, you can see how much blood is on your hand, indicating the severity of the injuries you sustain, which is really a neat touch that keeps the screen both decluttered and increases immersion and focus. Amnesia The Bunker is a great horror title that is well worth picking up. Upon finishing the game, the items you need to escape the bunker are randomized, so each playthrough is unique in its own way. I was pleasantly surprised and got way more than I bargained for in the horror and entertainment department, as I never played an Amnesia title before. I can easily recommend this to fans of survival horror, and for $30 or less, it's really hard to go wrong here. Just make sure to change your draws after each session. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.